championships doesn't mean you don't have to put in effort in your further training. If you let yourself rest on your hours, your agility and stamina will decrease faster than you can say running shoes.
Yeah, you've got a point there, but let's not worry about that now. It's nearly lunchtime.
I'm serious about this, Collins, and I don't think you got me right. This could be the turning point in your career, and if you fail me now, neither of us can get anywhere in this business anymore. I had a word with your sponsors yesterday, and 3 out of 4 told me they were not so happy with the recent process either. Do you think money grows on trees, Collins? You lose your sponsors and you lose your job. You know what, Collins? You will reflect on your actions this evening, and if I don't see you in this room tomorrow at 6 a.m., I won't see you anymore at all. Ready for the schedule, Jen?
Taking a break.
Everything alright? Bet your trainer gives you a bit of a hard time right now with the championship coming up and all. How are you holding up?
Could be better. I think I underestimated the situation. Sponsors aren't happy either.
Well, I'm not standing in your shoes, but I also did a few competitions myself, and well, let's say I figured out my methods to win over time.
I'll do anything at this point. You wouldn't mind telling me about your methods?
If you don't spill it to everyone else, it could be fine. There's a substance called anabolica which increases your performance by around 50%. I took it for the last competitions I did, and let's put it this way, the other athletes could barely see me. It was like flying down the tracks.
And you did this how often, you said?
Around 4 times.
No negative impact over time?
None at all. You know what? I leave this here. If you don't want it, just put it back in the 5th upper locker on the right. That's mine. Just think about it for a while. Hey Collins, are you okay? Are you okay? Someone get me water, please. Thank you. Hey, you okay? What's wrong?
Skip breakfast for training.
I wanted you to throw yourself back into training again, not to neglect your health, okay? Be more careful with your body from now on. Your body is our temple. Okay, good morning everyone. We're doing a test sprint today. Do a bit of warm yourself for 10 minutes. Alright, up. Get in position now, please. A little bit of tempo. We need that. We don't have time. We don't. So, okay. Come in. Ready? Set. And go. Hey, are you okay? I called the doctor. Train Collins just fainted. We need help. I'll meet you at the entrance. Thank you for coming.
Sure. What happened?
She wasn't that fit lately. She threw up and was very dizzy yesterday. Maybe it could be the side effects of doping.
Let's not jump to conclusions yet, but I make sure to do some tests.
Oh my god. I totally failed my job. Like, why didn't I listen to her? Oh my god, that's not my fault. No, it's not. You only wanted the best from her. Yeah, but I had to take care of her, and I knew she felt bad the other day, and I feel so guilty.
She will be fine soon.
No,
but I have bad news too. We had to do some blood tests because of suspicion of doping consumption, and they were all positive.
What? No, I don't believe that. That just can't be true.
Well, but it is.
But she's such a nice and honest person, and she would never ever cheat in a competition.
I had to call the police because this is indictable.
Thank you for agreeing to share the information about your medical report.
Of course. I deeply regret my actions. I wish I never listened to Ashley.
What do you mean by that? How was Emily involved in your behavior?
Ashley, she wasn't involved at all. It was me who decided to use the anabolic, not her.
Collins, I need you to be completely honest with me. It would only overcomplicate the situation if you kept parts of the occurrence from me.
It was Hamilton who told me about the substance. She mentioned it after I'd had a fight with my trainer and gave me the pills, saying it was my choice if I wanted to take them. But she never forced me to do it.
Has she ever mentioned further activities linked to substances like anabolika?
She told me she used it a few times herself.
Thank you for being honest. You were really helpful. I now suggest you try to get some rest. Are you the trainer?
Yeah.
And Hamilton?
Yes.
It would be good if you follow me because I have several questions for you about the doping case. Hamilton, if you please. So here are the blood tests that doctors carried out at Collins. As you can see, it turned out positive. Have you seen anything striking lately?
She had to deal with some setbacks and also lost some sponsors. I overheard a conversation between Collins and her trainer about possible solution. From this point, she improved in training, but her health deteriorated.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Collins told us that she actually got this idea from you. However, she didn't mention it through a trainer. Is there anything you want to tell me, or do you stick with your statement? We can grant you mitigation if you cover it with us.
Well, of course, maybe there's something true in it after all.
Okay, I hear.
Yes, that's right. I offered anabolika, but I didn't force her. And I'm so sorry I wasn't aware of the effects, but I couldn't see her suffer. Felt compelled to help, even if it was the wrong way.
Well, we can argue about whether it was help or not, but have you ever taken the substance yourself?
No, never.
You sure?
Of course I told Colin that I've tried it before, but only to wait her on the safe side.
Okay, then I take the digital lock. It's good that you were completely honest and regret your actions, but of course you have to expect consequences. My colleague will guide you. You will remain in investigative custody until we have further information to this case.
Okay.
Well, as you know, your athlete Collins is involved in a doping case.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense.
Well, we have the facts and it is how it is, but now I would like to ask you if you could describe the situation from your perspective.
I don't know. The first thing that I can think of is that I was arguing with her about her deteriorated performances, and she already lost sponsors, so we couldn't go on like that, and she was better the next day, and I thought that she just took the conversation too hard, and I could never think of her doing things like that. I don't know, it's all my fault.
Everything is alright, don't worry. It's definitely no fault of yours. We believe that you don't have anything to do with this case. Thank you for being honest. You can go now.
Thank you.
The
sadly joined Collins, who was our champion for this year's competition and who we all thought was inconspicuous, shy and fair-thinking, was caught practicing doping. What did just happen?
All we know is that there were complications during a test sprint, and that's why she had to be transported to the nursing office. Unfortunately, all the test results turned out positive. What a surprise, right?
Not really. They had indeed been signs. She tried to fix her previous deteriorations with just a few pills to run faster, which worked at first, but then she wanted to be even faster.
So if a few pills made her run faster, she probably thought that maybe an overdose would have ended in her running in speed of light.
But it didn't even end in speed.
And what do we learn from that?
Don't do drugs, kids!
Not even for speed of light.
And now back to the studio for the story of Britney and the $1,000 manicure.